If you're a Canadian senior, there's up to $950 sitting in a brand new benefit that quietly replaced your GST credit this summer. And most people over 65 have no idea it even changed. Stay with me to number 6, because that's the rule almost everyone gets backwards. And it's the one that can erase the entire $950. Number 1. What this money actually is. As of July 3, 2026, the old GST/HST credit is gone. In its place is the Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit, and it pays more. Here are the real numbers. A single senior with a net income around $25,000 got a one-time top-up of $267 back on June 5th, and then a longer-term increase of about $136 a year layered on top of the old credit. Add it all up across the 2026 to 2027 benefit year, and that single senior sees roughly $950. A family of 4 can see up to $1,890. Here's the mechanics so you understand it. Ottawa paid a one-time amount in June equal to a 50% bump on your annual credit, and then baked in a 25% increase to the quarterly payments that runs for 5 years. This came from Bill C-19, which received royal assent on February 12, 2026, and it's $11.7 billion over 6 years. The mistake people make is this. They see GST credit disappear from their statement and assume they got cut off. Take Margaret, 72, in Hamilton, living on OAS and a small pension. Her July statement showed no GST credit line. She panicked and nearly spent an afternoon on hold to complain before she spotted the same money under the new name. $237 already deposited. You weren't cut off. It was renamed and increased. If you were getting the GST credit, you're getting this automatically, no new form. So the action here is simple. Check your CRA My account or your bank statements from July onward and confirm the deposit landed under the new name. Number 2, and this is the one that silently stops the money. You must file a tax return, even if you earned $0 last year. The Canada Revenue Agency does not guess your income, it reads your return. Your quarterly grocery benefit payments from July 2026 through June 2027 are calculated entirely off your 2025 tax return, which was due April 30th, 2026. No 2025 return on file, no payment. It's that blunt. And every single July, the amount gets recalculated using the prior year's return, so this isn't a one-time filing, it's every year, for the rest of your life. Here's the real-world failure. Thousands of low-income seniors don't file because they think, I have no income, why bother? Harold, 68, whose only income was OAS, skipped filing for 2 years for exactly that reason. By the time a volunteer caught it, he'd lost roughly $1,100 in guaranteed income supplement, plus 2 quarters of grocery benefit, because GIS is also driven by your filed return. One unfiled year can cost a low-income senior well over $1,000 across stacked benefits. If you haven't filed your 2025 return yet, that is your job this week. If you're helping a parent, ask them one question. Did you file last year? If the answer is fuzzy, log into CRA My account or call and check. Free tax clinics through the Community Volunteer Income Tax Program will file it for you at no cost if your income is modest, under about $35,000 for a single person. The benefit is automatic only after the return is in. File the return, and the deposits start flowing on their own. And remember what I said at the start. Number 6 is where most people accidentally throw this whole $950 away, so don't click off before we get there. Number 3. This money is completely tax-free, and it does not reduce anything else you get. I hear the same worry constantly. If I take the grocery benefit, will it claw back my OAS or knock down my GIS? No. The Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit is a tax-free payment. It is not added to your taxable income, it does not show up on your return as income, and it does not count against the income tests for old age security or the guaranteed income supplement. For context, the OAS clawback only starts once your net income passes about $90,900, and this benefit never counts toward that number. You keep your OAS, you keep your GIS, you keep this on top. That matters, because fear of clawbacks makes seniors turn down money they're legally owed. One retired teacher in Windsor left 3 quarters of payments, over $700, sitting unclaimed for a year because she was certain any new benefit was a trap that would cost her later. It wasn't. There is no repayment, no reconciliation, no surprise bill next April tied to this benefit. The one thing to understand is the direction of the relationship. Other benefits don't shrink because of this, but this benefit does shrink as your own income rises, and we'll get to exactly why in number 6. For now, the action step. If you've been leaving this money unclaimed because you were scared it would touch your pension, stop. Confirm you're enrolled. Confirm the deposits and treat it as exactly what it is. Extra, tax-free grocery money, layered on top of everything else you already receive. Number 4. Know the exact dates the money lands, because that's how you catch a missing payment fast. The grocery benefit is paid quarterly, on the same schedule the old GST credit used, on or around the 5th of July, October, January, and April. For this benefit year, that means the first quarterly payment went out July 3rd, 2026, the next on October 5th, 2026, then January 5th, 2027, and April 5th, 2027. If the 5th falls on a weekend or a statutory holiday, the CRA pays it early, not late. Set those 4 dates on your calendar or your fridge right now. Here's why it matters in dollars. If a deposit doesn't arrive within 5 to 10 business days of the date, that's your signal something is wrong. Usually an outdated address for a mailed check or a closed bank account on file. The single best fix is direct deposit. Set it up inside CRA My Account or through your bank, and the money goes straight into your account on the date, every quarter, with nothing to lose in the mail. Marie, 79, had her $240 January check lifted from an unlocked lobby mailbox. Replacing it took 6 weeks and a fraud report, and direct deposit would have made the theft impossible. Seniors who still get paper checks are the ones most likely to have a payment lost, stolen from a mailbox, or sitting uncashed on a counter. So they action this week. Confirm direct deposit is switched on, confirm your address and banking details are current, and write down those 4 dates. If a payment is late, you call the CRA at 1-800-959-8281. You don't just wait and hope. Number 5. The scams have already started, and this new benefit is the perfect bait. Here is the rule that keeps you safe. There is no application for the Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit. None. If you filed your tax return, you're assessed automatically. So the moment anyone, a text, an email, a phone call tells you to apply now, verify your details to release your grocery benefit, or click this link to claim your $950, it is a scam. Full stop. The CRA will never text you a link to claim a benefit. It will never call demanding your social insurance number, your bank login, or a gift card payment to unlock money. The real losses here are brutal. One Ontario senior lost $4,000 after a text told her to verify her account to release a $950 grocery payment, and her savings were drained the same afternoon she typed in her banking password. The scam works precisely because the benefit is real and the timing is public, so the fake message feels legitimate. Teach yourself and your family one habit. The government pushes money to you automatically. It does not make you chase it through a link. If you get one of these messages, don't reply, don't click, don't call the number they give you. Delete it. If you genuinely want to check your status, type canada.ca into your browser yourself or log into CRA My Account directly, never through a link someone sent you. The action step. Warn the people you love this week, especially any senior who banks online, before the message arrives, not after. Number 6. The rule almost everyone gets backwards, and it's the one that can wipe out your entire $950. This benefit is income tested, and here's the twist. It's tested on last year's income, not this year's. Your payments from July 2026 through June 2027 are set by your 2025 return. So a one-time spike in a single year can erase the whole benefit, even if you're genuinely low income the entire time. Picture this. A senior with a net income of $22,000 decides in 2025 to cash out $30,000 from an RRSP for a new roof. That single withdrawal pushes their net income to $52,000 for the year. The CRA looks at that inflated 2025 number, decides they earn too much, and the grocery benefit shrinks towards zero for the entire following benefit year. They didn't actually get richer, They just bunched income into 1 year and lost the roughly $950 on top of the roof. Here's how you play it correctly. Spread large withdrawals across 2 calendar years instead of taking them in one lump. Pull $15,000 in December and $15,000 in January, and each year's income stays far lower. Keep your net income as low and as steady as you legally can, because these income-tested benefits reward smooth, low income and punish spikes. If you're planning a big RRIF or RRSP withdrawal or selling property, talk to someone before December 31st, not after. Because once the year closes, the income is locked, and so is next year's benefit. The action step: before you take any large withdrawal this year, ask one question: what will this do to my net income and to every benefit tied to it? So here's your one move this week. Confirm your 2025 tax return is filed and your direct deposit is switched on. That single step is what turns this benefit on and keeps it flowing. Do it today. If this helped you, subscribe and share it with one senior you love. The ones who find out in time are the ones who keep the money.